Hi, my name's Carly, aka Reve Rosie, and welcome in. I want to just introduce this video as this is going to be a huge yap session. I love to yap, especially about K-pop, and this is what this video is literally just me yapping. So for the most part, I'm just going to be talking about how I got into K-pop, my K-pop experience, and then I'm going to get into who I collect and my goals for this year. I want to introduce myself first in my K-pop journey before I introduce you to my collections. Then I think towards the end, or the end of it, I have this box on PCs I really need to store. So I'm gonna show them off and then store them on my binders. I have quite a few. Most of them are twice. I got a lot of twice Jonghyun PCs in there. So let's get started by me talking about myself, I guess. So I've been into K-pop since May 2018. I had a group of friends in middle school who got me into it. Sadly, out of that group of friends, I'm the only one who still listens to K-pop, but I really love it. It's been a big part of my life since then, and I feel like I grew up on it since it started 7th grade, I want to say, when I started listening to it. So I feel like in my personal perspective, I feel like I grew up on K-pop. I've enjoyed my time. I love it. I wouldn't be starting a YouTube channel if I didn't love it, and expected to be in it for a crazy while longer. What else? Right now, as of now, my alt 3 are Red Velvet, Shiny, and NCT Dream. They are definitely my super tops. My top 2, Red Velvet and Shiny, they go back and forth between 1 and 2, but that's not changed since 2020, 2021. They've been my top 2 since, I'd actually say 2020. They've been my top 2 since 2020, and that's never going to change. Red Velvet and Shiny will always be my number 1s. My number 3 changes every now and then. Right now it's NCT Dream. It used to be Twice, used to be Dreamcatcher. It kind of goes back and forth. So, which is, I find it really funny because I started in K-pop with Stray Kids. My friend introduced me to them, she loved them, and then I got into BTS, and then Twice, then Red Velvet, Blackpink. Those are my starters. I'd also say GOT7. So I've grown a lot, my music taste has grown a lot. I've strayed away from Stray Kids. I've gone to other groups. I still love Stray Kids. They're just not my personal favorite anymore. If it's not obvious, I love an SM group. FSM. But love their artists, except a couple that we know of. But yeah, I'm super into all of that. So let's get into my collection. Also, if you have any questions, if you want to ask me about more things, put them down in the comments. Maybe I'll do another Q&A video about people's comments on it. Anyways, so I collect Red Velvet, Wendy Red Velvet. I try to collect everything for Wendy, or at least most that I can. I collect a little bit less merch for her, because her and then a member of NCT are my biggest collections. At least I would say, for members. Then, yeah, that's all I really do for Red Velvet. I just collect Wendy. I have goals for that this year though, that I'll be talking about later. So my next biggest collection is Yuta. It's NCT's Yuta. It's the first video that ever came out on this channel. It was my Yuta solo album unboxing. He's the love of my life. I love Yuta. He's just so, I don't know how to explain Yuta, and I'm my love for him. He's just Yuta. But I try to collect as much as I possibly can for Yuta. If I see something cute, I pick it up. I really love his cards. He just has a pizzazz to his cards. His nails are always painted. He's got some kind of jewelry on. His hair is some funky color that I love. So I really like his cards. He's like my alt bias of all biases. He's the number one guy for me. Yeah. So next on my biggest list is Twice. I collect quite a lot for Twice. I collect my top 3 for Taste of Love to now. So I think it was from Taste of Love. They set up the situation where they put 5 cards in each album version, and each member only has 5 cards, which is really helpful for this situation. So for Taste of Love to now, I collect Jonghyun, Jihyo, and Sui, which are my top 3. After that, well, not after, everything before Taste of Love, so The Story Begins to Eyes Wide Open, I collect Jonghyun. She is my alt bias for Twice. She is my number 1. She was my first ever girl bias. I love Jonghyun. She's my babe. Then I collect select OT9 sets. So anything between The Story Begins and Eyes Wide Open, if it does not make a 9 pocket page or goes over, I will pick up an OT9 set. So for like more and more, where there's so many cards, I think it was like I picked up 2 OT9 sets. Yeah. So next I'm gonna talk about NCT Dream. Go back to NCT. I collect OT7 album PCs, which is a lot. It is a big commitment, but I'm very excited about it because I love Dream so much. Their music means a lot to me. I think out of all the NCT units, I connect with them the most. I'm trying to remember correctly. I believe I got introduced to NCT with a Dream song, if I'm correct. And my first NCT comeback was We Go Up, which everyone knows about We Go Up. So I'm really excited about collecting OT7. It's gonna be a lot, because, well, Mark. I blame Mark. But yeah, it's gonna be select PCs. I'm not doing Kinos. I'm not doing circle cards. I won't do exclusives unless I really like that set of exclusives. And then I'm not gonna do lenticulars like for glitch mode, and I'm not gonna do like ID PCs, just because it's a lot and I'm already collecting so much for them. So I'm gonna narrow it down for myself, and it's not something I absolutely need. In the future, if I want to, I will, but I don't really have the need for it right now. Then next, I actually keep NCT Dream and this collection in the same binder. I collect Giselle of aespa. I just recently started it. I started like right after Whiplash. But I do album PCs and select exclusives. And then you will see when we go over the cards I got recently, I saw POBs that I really liked, and then I picked them up. Which I shouldn't have done, but I did anyways. I'm really excited. I love Giselle. I think she has really cute PCs. Funny enough, she's not my bias in aespa, it's Ning Ning. But Giselle's my bias record, and I love her cards. And I've heard personal things, just like personally, that Giselle is easier to collect. That's what I've heard personally. Which will be nice since I have a lot of other collections to start off with Giselle and maybe move to Ning Ning eventually. So another collection I'm just now starting is XO. I'm doing my top 3 biases, so Kyungsu, Chanyeol, Baekhyun. I'm doing select album PCs. No Kinos or Chinese versions, just because I already collect EXO's albums, as I do for all the other groups that I've already mentioned. I collect their albums. But to make it easier on myself, I don't need to collect all the exclusive Chinese versions or the Kinos, because I'm not a big Kino fan. I collect them for Wendy and Yuta, and that's literally it, because I'm not a Kino fan. For EXO. Okay, so I collect Chanyeol's EXO-SC cards. I love them. I'd love to collect his solo cards, but I'm not a fan of his blackout PCs. I love Chanyeol and like blonde white hair. I think it's the cut that just does not do it for me. I don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me. But I do collect Baekhyun solo albums and PCs. So I'm gonna try to do all PCs except Kino's. I don't think I'll do his Japanese cards. I'll think about it though, because I really do like Get You Alone. I think it's a good song. I love the album. I also collect his Super MPCs, which is like the first time I ever wanted to collect anything was like, well, PC wise. I was getting Super M albums like left and right because that was the first time a K-pop idol had been in my local Walmart for some reason. It was like the first album I ever got in my local Walmart. So I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. So I just kept getting Super M albums and I kept pulling Baekhyun. So for English press, I'm already done. At least for the Super M. I'm not done with the second album yet. But I'm gonna hit the Korean press ones too because they're really cute. And then I'll start Super 1. So, now let's talk about my goals for this year. We'll start with Red Velvet. So with Wendy, I want to finish Korean album PCs with Wendy. Try to get that done this year. I have a good chunk of her beginning ones done. It's mainly Reve Festival, all of that and forward, at least like till birthday. I would say I barely have any of those cards, which kind of sucks. I have a good chunk of Chill Kill and a little bit of Cosmic, but I want to pick up obviously more of her Korean PCs, so I'm really trying to get those this year. 100% work on solo and Japanese PCs. There's literally only 3 Japanese PCs unless they have come back this year, but I really need to work on her solo cards. It is her Korean album PCs and solo cards are definitely a priority this year for her. I also want to move her to a 9 pocket. I see her collection getting bigger and bigger just because of how much I love Wendy and I'd love to collect more pobs of hers. I keep her in an A5-6 pocket, so I only have like a 6 pocket page of her pobs. I want to get more. I really enjoy her pobs. She's so gorgeous and I want to get more. Then a goal for this year specifically for Red Velvet in general is I want to get more OT5 PCs. So I want to start thinking about setting up for an OT5 collection. I already obviously have Wendy, but I'm thinking about starting with Irene and Yuri second to get more of theirs. I definitely have quite a few Yuri PCs because I see them and then I buy them because they're really cute. But with Irene, her cards are very hard to get because they're just very popular cards. So I'm gonna keep looking around. Maybe if I find a cheap go or something, pick a couple up. But they're the 2 I'm gonna start with for, besides Wendy, obviously, for OT5. And then we'll see from there how that goes. Now with NCT, I have quite a few goals. You just felt same old and how I'm doing it now. I do want to finish his Korean and Japanese album PCs this year. Japanese PCs are not as big as a prio as his Korean ones, but they're still a prio. If it's not obvious already, the first video in the channel is me opening Yuta's album PCs. I'm obsessed with his album. So I'm gonna work on his solo cards and then his solo tour PCs. I want to get them and get the full collection. It's probably not the best idea for my wallet, but I want them. Then also I want to move Yuta to a 9 pocket. I have him in a A5-6 pocket, so I want to move him to a bigger binder because I see him growing even more than Wendy's collection. I already collect a decent amount of his pobs and other stuff. Like I see Yuta card and I'm like, ooh, pretty, and then I click buy. So I have a few of his cards, his pobs already. And then for NCT Dream, I want to at least get ISTJ forward complete. That also includes working on newer comebacks. I think my prio for right now will be Mark, Ranjun, and Chanma. to make sure I get them done specifically. Mark and Ronjun are my biases in Dream, and then Chalma, I've heard his cards are easier to get, so I want to add him to the prio list to see if I can get him done too. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I only collect select. Well, yeah, I mentioned that. I collect select album pieces for them, but just keep working on their collection and try to get ISTJ forward done, and then backlog as much as I possibly can when I see the chance. For Twice, actually, I have one more thing to add for NCT. I'm thinking about it. I've been debating. I'm gonna keep Yuta in his own album, keep him where I want him. I have quite a few NCT biases because they're so big, but I love them to death. So I'm really thinking about doing at least for like the big NCT Altogether projects, collecting top whatever for those and collecting their cards. I think that'd be really fun. And it's kind of a goal right now of maybe doing it, looking around, checking it out, seeing really who I'd want to collect too. So that's another goal for NCT. Another goal, I like Taeyong cards a lot. I've been thinking about it, just collecting once every comeback, like 1 or 2 PCs I love from Taeyong. I'd like to have his solo PCs, or at least like not all of them, but a decent amount of them, because they're so cool. I love his PCs. I already have a couple that I really like, so this will be a step of getting more, and that'll be a select collection, a small select collection. Now on to Twice. So Twice, I want to have between 1 and 2 forward done. It is a hot mess with between 1 and 2 forward. I'm so close to being done, and that's what I want to bang out in the beginning of the year. Get it all done, including strategy. And then whatever they work on forward, I want to keep up with it because I know they release a lot. I don't collect the Japanese cards. It's something I want to collect. I collect their albums and I want to get their Japanese albums, but I don't know if I'll get their PCs. I'm still thinking about that. But some other goals for Twice: continue working on Jonghyun as usual. I at least want to get half of her old cards that in that range kind of done by the end of the year. I know some of her older cards are hard to get, so I'm just giving myself a big length to not like get down on myself if I don't get as many as I wanted. And the same for OT9 sets that I'm picking up. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to get them. It's okay if I don't get them all at the same time. So next we got my ASPA goals. So a goal is picking up a Ning Ning. We're gonna see how that works. Because I want to get Giselle done before I pick up Ning Ning. Or at least most of Giselle done before I pick up Ning Ning. I don't know if I'll ever do OT for ASPA, but I definitely want to add Ning Ning to the collection. EXO, I just want to keep working on them as much as I can. Try to get that done. I collect their albums anyways, so it should be a bit easier. And I put a lot less pressure on myself if I just buy the albums separate from the PCs. I need to think about that a lot with Red Velvet, since eventually I want to do an OT5 Red Velvet. I get caught up in like, oh, but I haven't got the album yet and I haven't got my pulls. Like, I don't want to buy the card yet, but I'm like, I need to stop worrying about that and just, I can sell and trade off a card that I don't need. So that's not a big deal. I gotta keep giving myself that talk about that. Next thing, I want to talk about who I might collect, who might start this year, things I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about Taemin, his solo collection, specifically his solo album cards. I love them. He's, besides Baekhyun, one of my favorite solo artists. So I really I just love Taemin. I love SHINee as a whole. So I just really want to collect more for SHINee besides their albums. So that also leads into, I want to collect Minho and SHINee. I want to collect his album PCs. That'd be really fun. I pull him quite a lot in their albums, so I don't think that'd be a problem. Eventually, it'd be so fun to have OT5 shiny. That's like a very long, lengthy goal, but it's definitely a goal in the future. What else? What else? When Mark from NCT's solo comes out, that is a goal to collect his solo. I'm quite in love with his solo music. I think all of his songs are good. And I guarantee when the album comes out, I'm going to love it. So I want to collect his solo album cards. I'm thinking about Taeyeon doing her solo cards. I love her albums and they're just a lot to me. They mean a lot to me. I'm debating if I want to start at a certain point in forward and not do a whole lot of back collecting until I finish till a certain point in forward. I gotta decide what album I want to start at. Then I'm really thinking about IVE, which is kind of weird because they're not necessarily an alt for me. They're definitely, I love their music and I love the girls, but my problem is that I want to collect OT6 IVE. I want to collect the OT6. I love their cards. Their cards are so good. If I had to choose, I'd probably do Liz, Ray, and Yunjin, just because they're like definitely my top biases. But their cards are so cute. All of them have really cute cards, and the sets are so nice. So I want to think about doing OT6 IVE. Definitely working on the most recent comeback they're gonna have, and then back collecting if I can, but that's a future maybe goal. Artemis, I love Artemis' music. I'm used to be a big Luna person, so we're going to see how that goes. And I didn't like the clear card situation and IDs with Doll. I didn't like that. It wasn't my favorite to collect. I would collect Heejin or Hustle. We're still deciding. So next, so I know they're gonna have a solo album, so it's like gonna depend what they do for those cards. Next, I'm thinking Kiss of Life, Natty specifically. They have cute cards too, and I'm a big Kiss of Life lover. I love their music. What else? I'd like to do AT's Yunho, or at least every comeback I pick, maybe fill out a 4-pocket page for Yunho of whatever pieces I like, and maybe grow on that. I'm a big AT's person. I remember listening to them when they like first started coming out and getting really popular, and even before they got really popular. So I love Yunho too, so I'm really thinking about that. Then Dreamcatcher used to be a huge alt for me. They used to be like my number 3. I don't know why they dropped. I really don't remember, but me. I'm thinking about doing it. The top 3. So, Do, Seun, and Sua would be my top 3. Which is funny because it's Honeyline, but I would definitely click those 3 if I did Dreamcatcher, because I have such a hard time choosing between those 3. But that is it for the little blab session and goals section. Next is gonna be me showing off my cards. So let me get that prepared real quick. Alright, so we're gonna start off with my Giselle and Dream binder. Get this box open. We got 4 Giselle and just 3 for Dream, which is okay because I think I'm almost done with it. This specific collection of cards, which is nice because I can get those that are not super hard out of the way and work on harder ones. But first, we have this Armageddon PC. I think it's super cute. I can't remember exactly which one it is. This is really bad. I don't remember which one you are. I don't remember. I think it's this one. I usually write them down, but I don't actively remember all the time. You can see I don't double sleeve some cards. It kind of depends. I'm getting popcorn sleeves for specifically Utah and Wendy. So I'm gonna move them to those cards. I want to get some Meow Cafe sleeves for the rest of my groups. I do use Mandu Deco sleeves the most, but I want to move to at least maybe for Dream and Giselle and EXO and Baekhyun, I'll keep the Mandu Deco ones. But for Twice, I definitely want to have Meow Cafe ones. So we're gonna see where that leads to. But then I've also been using the not Prism Platinum, Ultra Pro, but I got silver instead of platinum, and the silver ones are really wrinkly. So I made sure to double sleeve. So all my double sleeves right now are going towards my Twice binder. So we will see how that goes. Next, I'm gonna flip to the back of the binder and put up these Giselle cards real quick. Because I have a little section of just Dream exclusive cards that I have. I'll show them to you real quick. I have this Mark 1 for ISTJ. And then I got this beautiful Ronjin one. It's so pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. For Dreamscape. Is this Dreamscape? Yeah. I was so confused. I'm like, why are you naming your album the exact same one as your other one? But then I learned that it was like Dream Escape and then there's Dreamscape, and I was like, I was confused and I was gonna question it. Anyways, I got some pops of Giselle. Well, one's not a pop. One is a pink Christmas card. I don't remember what year this is. 2023, I think. But that is literally adorable. And I was like, I must have it. So I got it. And it was pretty cheap. Anyways, so no big dealy. I got a Polaroid. I'm really excited about it because she looks so cute. This is for Armageddon. And then I got another Armageddon pop. I think it's really cute. And I love like the little stuff in her hair. It's so pretty. So I'll go in the back of the binder. Next, I'm gonna flip to Hot Sauce for Dream. I have a bunch of their AR PCs, which is really exciting. I honestly think I have almost all of them coming. And I'm just missing, because here I have Mark, Jaemin, and Chunla. And I believe I have Jano and Jisung coming. So I only need June. My bias is not being easy on me. I have little fillers in here I put in. I usually go through my stationery and just write their names out and stuff on little slips of paper. I accidentally, one day, was writing down Jaemin, and I wrote Jamie instead, and that's been stuck in my brain forever now. So now, when I look at Jaemin, all I think of is Jamie. I don't even know how I even wrote that wrong. I was just looking at it and I just wrote Jamie instead of Jaemin. It's like, oh well, he is now Jamie in my brain. I really do love the AR PCs. I'm probably the only person who likes the Hot Sauce AR PCs. Well, this is specifically the like concept AR PCs, because then there's the regular jewel case ones. But I really do like the concept ones. I just think they look cool. The backgrounds are fun. But next, we're going to the Twice binder, because there is a lot. There's a lot in there that I have. This is my chunky Twice binder. I went ahead and just got them the biggest binder possible. Eventually I'm gonna have to split everything up, but for now, I'm not going to. I have a dilemma with Twice though. Nothing with like that I'm not gonna stop collecting, but I got more and more albums, and I think they've been sitting there for a while because in both of the albums, because I got 2 versions, all of them were dented in some way, shape, or form. Well, not bad, just like the regular photo card dent when they've been pressed together for too long. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to sell them or trade for them, but we will see. I need to make an official post. I just posted them in the group chat I'm usually in, and I was like, hey, I have these. Someone do something with them. And I was like, someone buy these, and then no one did. I was like, okay. So I'm gonna try to make a post for it and see how that goes. First, if I don't remember what order these need to be in, but this is Twice Gram. I got a crap ton of Jonghyun cards because I went ham and bought a lot when I shouldn't have, but I did. So we have Twice Coaster Lane 2 for Jonghyun. The yellow border. I love this card. It's so cute. Now, how was I doing this? Okay. Take that out. If it looks like I'm handling the card, yes I am. Because sometimes they just don't want to go on the page. And then I get mad. Then we have, make sure they're all even. These ones I double sleeve just because the page is crinkly and I'm like, I don't want the page to get damaged. I'm gonna buy Ultra Pro Platinum for Twice and buy a lot of them. And then I'll probably put Wendy and Utah and Ultra Pro Platinum ones too. And I'll probably just use the silver for whatever else I have. It's okay, like they're nice pages and they're super clear. They're just wrinkly. Anyways, so we have Twice to Gram. Jonghyun. Likey is what got me in to Twice. I find it so amazing that I look at the old cards and stuff, like the old music I used to listen to. All the very K-pop songs got me into K-pop. Not the ones that were mainstream or anything during 2018. Not that K-pop was mainstream, but more that the songs that were popular and more Western, I didn't gravitate towards. I gravitated to super bubblegum pop or just very, very K-pop songs. So my whole Spotify used to be literally bubblegum K-pop. That was my Spotify. That's all I used to listen to when I first got into K-pop. And I don't have any Signal cards. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for Signal because there's only 4 cards and I don't know what to pair it with. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. What I should do for that. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I might just maybe find some Signal pops if there is any. Or like maybe a fan-made Signal. Or like maybe they're pre-order cards maybe and put them in there. We're just gonna see how that goes. So I'm not sure. Now which one is this? It's Twice to Gram. What is that? I don't know. I wrote all of these thinking I'd know what they would mean, but I don't. I think it's this one. Like, I go through all my fillers and write down where they're coming from, what they look like, what album it's from, what member it is. And then I look at it, I'm like, can I read my own writing? No. Okay. Ooh, I have a Taste of Love. Not Taste of Love. What is Love card. I love What is Love. It's so cute. I think my first Twice comeback was Dance the Night Away, I want to say. Which I guess has nothing, I mean it does have something to do with What is Love because that's the repackage, but I'm a big What is Love person. I love What is Love. It's such a good album. It really is. And it's so cute. Let me see. Where do you go? I don't know where you go. Yes, it is. And also, like, I need new glasses because half the stuff I write down, like, I can't even see it because I write it so small. I'm like, why did I do this myself? Okay. Next, I think we can jump because the rest of these, oh, we got a Summer Nights card. This is an Eyes Wide Open. Some of these got mixed up, which is okay. That stuff happens. Next, we're going to go to Summer Nights, which is a, if I don't have it set up, I'm just going to put it back in the box. But I have decided, I'm decided to do for Summer Nights, what did I do? I picked up 2 OT9 sets. So one is pieces with the sparkly borders on them, and then I'm doing this version, which is, I think it's just their message card. In my writing, I put Summer Pose for whatever reason, but I did. It's their message card. So I'm doing this for one of my OT9 sets. Oh my gosh, the stinking filler. Put that in there. I'm really bad about buying twice cards. There's just such an abundance of them, and they're just so easy to get. Like, I just see them and they're just everywhere, and I just want to buy them, even though I shouldn't. Next, we have a Eyes Wide Open card. To jump a bit, I have some other, I joined to go for a bunch of cards. So, and it was cheap too. So I'm really hoping I can get this in soon. Because the go is almost done. Almost everything is like, I'm done with it. Where's my Eyes Wide Open page? Oh yeah, more and more was for Eyes Wide Open. Oopsies. Anyways, which one is this? This is the sparkly one. Oh, I didn't show you. Oopsies. This is the one I have. So pretty. It's so weird just recording myself talking to myself. It's like I'm talking to the camera. I'm technically talking to you guys. But at the same time, I'm also just talking to myself. Oh well. Next we have alcohol free, which I have 2 cards for. And then we'll have Formula of Love after. So this is when I start doing the OT5. Not OT5, OT3 for, well, my top 3 for twice. So I haven't, I'll wait till this page is a bit fuller. I have it set up in a specific way. Like, you know how 9 pocket goes. It goes, so I have top row is Jonghyun, then Jihyo, then Sui. It'd be cool if I could do double sided, but I still want to. If the sheets aren't specifically double-sided, I don't like double-siding. Just a me thing. I just don't think it looks nice. And plus I love showing off the backs. If I could, another reason I want to move Red Velvet to a 9 pocket is because I love the back of Red Velvet cards. I think they're really pretty. So, I'd like to do that. So first off, we have this one. Okay. I got almost all of these PCs from the same person. They were having a sale, and then I was like, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of your cards. And they're like, heck yeah. I was like, heck yeah. And then I bought more recently. That sounds so bad. I bought a crap ton of cards. I don't know if it may have been this person that I got these cards from. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think it is. I feel like I got it from someone else, and I don't remember who. I gotta look up my Instagram DMs to find out who I got this from. But I got a lot. And I mean a lot. It's bad. I don't remember who though. Gotta find out. That's not that person, that one. Next we got a Formula of Love. I do love Jonghyun's Formula of Love cards. She looks so cute. So we have this. I only ever got one copy of Formula of Love, and it was the result file ones. So I really need to pick up actual copies of Formula of Love, but as of right now, I'm not going to. Because that's expensive to just buy a bunch of albums all the time. Unless it's like actively contributing. Like sorting, I love joining a go, doing sorting and stuff. So that's always fun. And I like the community I'm in. Specifically like the people I follow. I like them a lot. They're all very nice. So I appreciate them and what they do. Because they're all really nice. Next, we have some ready-to-be cards. Oh wait, there we go. So we got some Jonghyun. This has all been Jonghyun for twice so far. This one. Specifically for this version, for specifically this PC, there was a group of them between Jihyo, Tsui, and Jonghyun. It's like Jonghyun and Tsui's matched up perfectly, and like version-wise, they matched up. And then for some reason, Jihyo's was like switched. I don't know why. So I have like serving face and then forehead as labels for knowing which ones go where. I do that all the time. I have one that says like serving cunt or something somewhere in my binder. Do I know where? No. I just know it's somewhere. Then we have this one. I know this is not usually how people film, showing off their cards and stuff, but this is personally my first time filming. I don't have the knowledge and setup to actually be able to show off my cards the way other YouTubers do. So, for right now, I like this the best, because I also get to talk to the camera, and not feel like I'm talking to open abyss, and hurting my back, because I do all my stuff in my bed. I don't know why. I just do all my stuff in my bed. But filming like this, I like better than like actively picking up and showing you the cards. I prefer it that way. I will be resleeving soon, so eventually you guys will see all my cards. And eventually I'll have a setup where I can actually put it on a desk and get a tripod to show everything. But I just don't have that right now. But for the future is something I'm going to look into. This freaking PC. So, I don't know why. I guess in the scans and like templates, I was not looking close enough. I thought she had an earring on. So I labeled it as big ass earring for this like type of card. And the more I look at it, like when I like first got it and I saw the video, I was like, wait, that's her hair. That's a bow in her hair. It's like, no, it's a big ass earring. Nope, it's her hair. Like that sounds about right for me. Oh well. That's all I can think about when I look at that card now. It's her big ass earring. If anyone has Jonghyun's digipacks, the ready to be Jonghyun and Jihyo digipack, hit me up. Oh, I need to link my Instagram to this channel. Next, we have 2 more cards left. So we have. She waited, right? We have another Jonghyun card. The last 2 are Jonghyun cards, but this with youth card. I honestly love with youth cards. I think they're so pretty, especially the bear hats, the forest kind of look. There's like the really classy look. I want the one with the colorful black background. I don't remember version names, but it just looks really pretty to me. I like how they're cohesive. Next, I'm actually almost done with youth. I'm very close. I need to work more on Suzy. But next, we have my very non-progress for strategy, especially for Suzy. I have so many for a lot of them, except Suzy. For whatever reason. I just could not find anything. I also need the ornaments really bad. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. I have ornaments that I want from them. And it's just, I want the ornaments really bad. I have Sui's, I pulled Sui's. And then now I just need GQs and Jungkook's. And I can't find them anywhere. Like, no one will trade for them. And I've tried, and they're like, oh, never mind. I'm like, oh, right. I mean, they're not, like, backing out. They're just like, oh, we've already traded. And I'm like, then mark it on your page that you've already traded it. Sorry, that was a big rant. Anyways, I'm done building stuff up. That did not take as long as I wanted it to. I was hoping it took longer so I could gap longer. But we are done with that. So at least my back's not hurting anymore. But that was nice. I'm also going to go into my Utah binder because I had two that I had already put away before the video. I also want to show off this card because I showed it off in my video. I showed it off in my unboxing video. I need a second one of these. Someone get me a second one of these because heck yeah, I will get another one of these. I want one so bad. It's because I don't like using the same card that I use in my binder, like for the collection, as ones I put in my top loader, like on my bag. Because I like to keep a PC holder in my bag. Right now, Wendy's in it. I don't know where my purse is at, or I'd show you. But I have her Target Cosmic card in there. It's so cute and pretty. So I have like a couple that are like at the very back, and they're actually just hope. They're just depth cards. I don't have any actual like regular NCT Yuta cards. I just have his solo cards as extras. But nonetheless, I also got another Wendy card extra recently. I bought the Rookie album, and then I don't know why I did it. Well, I mean, I know why I did it, but I bought her Rookie card already. Not her Rookie card. What am I talking about? I meant the Velvet. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. But I got her the Velvet card already, and I was like, I'll probably pull someone else and the Velvet album that I get. I don't know why I thought that. Because I always pull Wendy. So I always pull Wendy when I don't want to pull Wendy, which is nice because I love pulling Wendy because she's my bias. So like when I don't think about it, I pull Wendy. But now that I'm collecting, I can't pull Wendy, which is great. Anyways, I got these Pink Christmas 2023 cards for Utah. He's holding a cherry, and I'm obsessed with it. So I was like, bye. Another moment my wallet and bank account screaming at me, but they weren't bad. I mean, they honestly were pretty cheap for how cute they are. I got the other one too, because you're just so cute. I want to show off those cards because I think they're really cute. But alright, that is the end of this video. I hope everyone enjoyed. I enjoyed myself. But I hope everyone enjoyed, and hopefully I can get some more videos out recorded kind of soon. I'm getting the back. I work Monday through Friday every week, so it very much depends when I have time to make a video. When I get home, I get pretty tired at work, so it depends. But we will see. I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and we'll come back. Please, this is like, oh, I didn't think I'd ever do this. Please like and subscribe. It helps out, and it'd be nice to have you people come back. All right, thank you. Bye.